We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of enLIGHTen with Div and Deb. And today's topic is about what to do when you feel like there's too much to do and too little time.
So this is going to be real time how it is. I feel overwhelmed today. So I'm not resourceful. Oh, I might be resourceful, but I am definitely feeling like I've got a sensation inside me of like, run, go faster. And I know that that's not very helpful for getting things done. So what to do? What to do?
Well, first thing that comes is slow the breath. What do you notice as you do that?
Well,
what happens to that sensation?
Smile.
What's that?
I feel a smile, but what my mind actually went to was how I have been managing the morning or managing the tasks, and I prioritized doing the thing that if I don't do, I become the bottleneck. So there's like let's say a day and a half to get a video edited with quite a lot of parts in it. And yes, if I don't get that to them, they can't be working on it. So let me get that out of the way. So that's something, let me is helpful to me. Yeah, it's not really that I've got so much to do in the time frame. Things that have to happen are timely, meaning that there's much time where we're going to celebrate having it done. But I think what's challenging is it's kind of starting Monday back to back with effectively I worked the whole weekend, because you and I, we will sometimes deliver a workshop on the weekend because people are available for that. So it's that not having had that downtime, which you and I have learned. I mean, the neuroscience says we need white space. We need to rest the body. And, this is such a common problem in our society because we're go, 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 go. And even our social life or our technically downtime can be very active. And you and I are used to, our norm is working in a really quality state. And so when we find a hint of rushing or what have you, we know that that some adjustment is needed. Yeah, so
well, it's actually what you're speaking to is you're recognizing that the feeling that you have is of almost internal rushing is linked to the lack of white space, downtime, the ability to rest and recalibrate. So that important aspect of us, that need is fulfilled. And interestingly enough, my experience today, having also worked the weekend, is the opposite, where I've got a list of things to do and I'm just like, meh. So it's the opposite experience, like the other end of the mind is wandering and daydreaming, and rather than focused and directed. And as you said, because we're used to quality when there isn't, there's a sense of something's amiss. And isn't it interesting how what you've just pointed to, I wouldn't have made that connection. Well, the mind hadn't had some doubt, like daydreamy time, white space, whatever, contemplation. It hasn't had sufficient time for that. So it's inserting it now when I'm like, there's people to get back to, things to do, there's tasks to accomplish, and it's kind of like, no.
I was similar. Like I heard my this morning or even last night going, I worked a 10-hour day on Sunday. I don't get paid double time. I didn't say that. I didn't say, and I don't get paid double time. But I was like, I worked 10 hours on Saturday. I deserve to have the day off on Monday. Like, that's fair, you know.
Yeah.
It's a work day moved to another day kind of thing. So, and I wonder, you know, our mind, how it really listens in and takes these little thoughts that seem to just pass by, like, well, I might have the day off tomorrow because I've already done my work day. You know, is this what is creating the kind of heaviness or the resistance and the sensation of work? Because quite often I don't feel like I'm working. I'm just like, oh, let me do that thing. Oh, get that there. And oh, I'll do this. And but today feels like work. And I feel tired. And we also know, you and I, how important this real quality restoring and rejuvenation spaces, and you and I have not had that yet this year, even though we've held beautiful retreats. We're holding space for others. So I also know that I organised 2 or 3 weeks from now, you and I are going to nick off and do. You may have heard, for our listeners, you may have heard about the Iris retreat or the Six Senses retreat, where we have mindful activities, where there's some silence and really still being. So Divya and I do that too. We go away and we do that for ourselves. And man, do we notice the difference. If we think that we don't need it, we're doing fine. We'll skip this one, or, oh, we had that nice break, that will be enough. But it really makes a difference. We can kind of feel it in our body as it comes closer when we need that.
Yeah. And right on schedule, right? Like it's coming up and we're kind of starting to feel almost the lag a little bit, you know, when that's there, the need for that. It's like
that, like when you need to do a thing and you finally almost find the keys in the door and you're like, I just can't hang on any longer. And we like that for our beautiful retreats.
I think so. So it feels like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because there is, comparing the quality of mind, the crispness after even just 2-3 days mindful practice of being fully immersed there with no agenda other than here, now, this moment, that there is, comparing that quality of mind to the mind that's like all droopy. I don't know how else to describe
and
it.
having to push, then you've got to push, because these things need to be done. And
yeah, and it doesn't feel like that when it's sharp and crisp and all of that. It's just like it's the sharp mind can glide through anything just effortlessly, and without that it's yeah.
So what to do?
What to do?
Yeah. So there is, so we acknowledge that the mind and the body is asking for quality downtime. We have organised that, and that is still 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
We are committed to the service, serving others in these things we have scheduled to do. What to do? So what I have decided to do is to say, well, first of all, I wrote down some of the things that were in my head, so I'm not holding them in my head as they pop in. Actually, what I find is when I write them down, there's not as many as it feels inside my head.
Yeah.
And then I do use this. Let me just. Okay, so I'm going to take the afternoon off, and I'm just going to go and sit in the garden. And to do that, let me just get these things off to people. So the tone is very light. I'll just flick these things off, which you send emails, a lot of these things. That doesn't sound like a nice tone, does it? Log this and whatever. And what I find happens is that I go, oh, okay, I'm making it feel like what I have to do is much smaller and quite light. And I'm not really doing it. I'm just flicking things off. And I find that I, take the afternoon off. It'll probably take me till 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon to do those things. But the energy then in getting them done is lighter and not so heavy.
Yeah, that let me just strategy is how I ended up working Saturday. Because I was like, oh, let me just respond to this that I didn't get to in the week, and let me just this and this, and so it is actually quite a very effective strategy in terms of lightening, like this lightheartedness that's there with, oh, I'll just do that, and yeah. What else can we use or do when, move the body, adjust the body for sure. That's one thing. I was working at standing desk earlier today, just sat now, and dance breaks to move the body around.
Yeah, put on some upbeat music, make sure you're breathing. My adjustment was about softening the muscles.
Softening the muscles.
We're inefficiently using energy in the muscles. Write it down, do the things that feel essential with that. Let me just and tell that part that's becoming impatient, because that's a psychological thing that as I get closer to the toilet, the urge gets more immediate. With us having scheduled that beautiful break for us, that part's like, I can't hang on, I've got to go now. I can't even do one. I've got to. Okay, just stop that. It's scheduled then, okay? Because I do that with the bladder when it's like, I'm gonna go now. I go, just stop. Hang on to that. You can make it.
Yeah, okay. And with that, those are some very effective strategies to kind of return to a quality state, I reckon.
Beautiful. Thank you. You have a great afternoon, a productive afternoon. I will too. I'll send you a message when I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye for now.